I thought
Yeah.
everyone would have captained him, but not everyone did. G'day, lads. Welcome back to the One Eyed Pod. We're back. You were just talking about the BONTI LEPPI captain.
What a player, hey. Um, I mean, we both captained him, and like I just said before, I
Mm.
was playing one of my mates in a cashy for my own cashy, and we were discussing, captains, and we were honest with each other. And I just said, who are you vicing? And he had Flanders, and I just said, fuck, I really love Flanders this week. Like I like him too, and I reckon everyone is wrong captaining Bond. And then I think I was doing the warm ups, and I think I remembered I forgot to change it off Bont, and it was just too late. But anyway, I
Yeah.
finished my game, and I see him on 111 or something at half time, and I look at my mate who I've just played, and he's just basically slumped in his wheelchair, knew it was game over. I saw people captain Livingston, so they must have been watching the game at halftime and just gone, "Fuck this, he's my
Yeah,
vice."
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just bang, I'll take it. Well, we
And
both got kissed on a dig, didn't we?
with, the
With
loops
Bont.
or oh, with Bond.
Because,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, because I was working and
Yep.
I must have just pressed optimize and it
Yep.
put straight C on Bont.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah, I've completely
yeah.
forgot what you did. Yeah, well, that's we deserve this luck, don't we? I got a bit nervous because I had Hugo Garcia, and he was listed as an emergency, and Pickett was awful once again, so I was like, "Alright, well, I can't loop Gray in," and I was looking at Livingston, he's already played, and then it was only Hugo Garcia remaining, and I saw his drop, so I was like, "Fuck, thank God," because it happened earlier this year, remember, where I couldn't captain someone because
Yeah.
I had no loop, and then I'm just like, "Oh, surely he's not playing," and it was just a nervous wait until Sunday arvo, just hoping he wasn't a late in, and he wasn't, and it all worked perfectly. I was so happy.
Did he
But
only get dropped this week?
yep, I think he got
That's
dropped for
so fucking lucky.
Philippou. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, kinda it's just, annoying that all the loop players played early,
Mm,
so it was a bit shit, like, so I was just praying. So that's why people probably would have done Livingston early if if I wasn't playing, probably I'd do the same thing, but I was like, "Nah," like, "Where how do I find it?" But no, we take
yeah,
the 182. We finally have the big score. It's just a shame because he's got 180 twice now, hasn't he? Because I remember,
yeah.
he went bonkers against us. And what did he get? He got
190 or
170,
180.
186. That's fucked. Imagine
Yeah.
having, and he wouldn't have been massively VC'd. Like he would have
No.
been, but not like this level. I think a lot of people had Bond.
Yeah. But there was still people that who didn't have him. Like
Mm,
both of my matchups had him, didn't have him. Um, so I
Cardinal.
got royally kissed on the dick this week with that luck from C on Bont, and then my matchups not having it because the rest of my team did fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Um, but
I
I wanted
saw.
to chat about. Okay.
Yeah. No, no,
I was
I
gonna.
saw a lot of that, the forward lines.
Hmm,
It's really not the forward lines performing because I'm looking at most of their teams, and their sort of defense and mid line were popping off, except for
hmm,
yours, obviously,
yeah.
which the bloke we'll get onto in a minute. But,
Oh yeah. Talk about him.
like Kerno, 30, and there was a couple of others, all your forwards, they
Mm,
were just shitting the bed hard. So 2,500. I saw some blokes with like 2,600 and something, but I
mm,
thought 2,500 was about par
yeah.
to me.
I think
Yeah,
so. Well, I went backwards like 20 spots, so and I was just under 2,500, so
right. Yeah.
it's basically par, yeah.
No, I scored
Talking
more than
about the
you.
fucking
Wow.
yeah, you did. And we'll get into it later, but I wanted to
Yeah.
talk to you about the randomness that, what's my call that the doggies have just started popping off.
Oh,
What's changed?
they've been popping off for a while now. I think
I know,
last
but
5
it's like
weeks, 3
it's
runs.
building up. It's building up now to the point where they're on a little bit of a streak.
I think 1, it's the Marvel games, but 2,
Mm,
Rory Lobb playing centre half back has helped them a little bit.
mm,
But Treloar, Bont, and Libba, Treloar especially, have just been on a tear. an
Yeah.
absolute tear. Um, and they just haven't. They've always had a great team. They just Bevo has just been Bevo and trying to fuck around like English at full forward at one stage,
Mm.
to start the game against Port. Like weird.
Is
It's
he
the
just
weird.
trying too much?
Yes, I think he is, but it now it's coming to it. I think they're a definite flag chance. Like I love the look of the Bullies, and they just they're always like clean and they handball a lot, and then score a couple of goals, and they've got a good forward line um, to kick into. But I'm always cautious of them um, making a granny playing at Marvel because do you know that they want the elimination final at Marvel? I'm pretty sure, which isn't
Really?
going to happen. But like, surely you just want to play at the G and win the G. You gotta play at the G. You're not playing at Marvel at grand final day. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Because look at this. What's the go here with Caleb Poulter getting how
oh,
much
bro,
did he have? Like
he's
where was
been
he playing?
a pretty. I think he's a winger, but it wouldn't be surprised me if he's playing as. I've watched bugger all footy in the last 4 weeks, but he. I'm pretty sure he is a winger. And Collingwood, Collingwood. Why would you drop him? He was stiff to be delisted, very stiff.
I think he was. He got so like he was in our main squad for like a lot of the year. So it's really strange that
Yeah, it
he
was like
got
the
delisted.
previous year or something. It was like the
Yeah,
previous
yeah.
season had a breakout, then didn't really do much, as young players do, and we just fucking culled him for no reason, like because he was better
And
than
we
Bianco and all the others.
yeah. And we kept so many spuds as well before him.
Yeah, would you want to
Yeah.
name them? You may as well name them. Jesus, he
What?
scored 111 last week.
What? Reef McInnes?
Come on,
What?
Reef's
Ed
good.
Allen?
Ed Allen's
Finn McRae?
fine, and Ed Allen's going to be good. Finn, not sure about
I
that,
don't
but
I don't think Ed Allen will be what we think he's gonna be. I think he'll be like a maybe a good role player if that.
same as Poulter. Um,
But I feel like Poulter has a little bit more confidence behind the footy. What do you reckon?
I mean, I've watched him a couple of times at Bullies. He still can't kick. I
Yeah.
mean,
How was it
he's.
when he was running through the middle and just sprays it?
What about when he was running on the other side and he thought he was playing for Collingwood?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm actually happy that he's doing well. But classic Bullies, they've found Poulter and then I think it was Bramble as well, who's been decent, who's delisted from Hawks. Like he's a
Yeah.
decent inclusion, and they're picking these guys ahead of McRae and Daniel. Which
Yeah.
is questionable. So both of them
Well,
will be
this
out.
what's the chat with them saying that, you literally just said his name, tiny guy.
Tiny guy.
Caleb
Uh,
Caleb Daniel.
yeah, no,
Have you
no.
heard
Well,
about him coming to
I'm pretty
Collingwood?
sure. No, he's not going to come to Collingwood. I think he's
Yeah.
going to Adelaide. The rumors are
Adelaide, okay.
Adelaide. But Lob, I thought we were in for Lob, and Lob has just been placed in defence, and now he's fucking staying. And I was keen on
I
Lob.
was
We
gonna say.
needed that forward. He could have
Mhm.
been the back that we desire because we haven't got
Forward,
Murphy.
ruck, back, swing, just
Bro, would have been amazing, and we would have got him cheap, and now Bevo's gone, "Hang on, Liam Jones is, out on the out." Oh, not on the out, he got injured, sorry.
mm.
And what happens? He plays in full back or centre half back, and he plays his best game of his life, and now he's in the team, and they'll keep him now. I can't see
You
him
think he'll
going.
request a trade?
I hope he does to Collingwood. I hope we
Because he already said that. He said that he was gonna leave at the end of the year.
yeah, let's hope he does leave because,
Mm.
you know, we would benefit from him, but I can't see him leaving. I know McRae will probably go 100%. He's getting 42 touches in the resis. He's at a last, he needs a big contract to end his career because I think he's 29 or 30.
Mm.
Um, I don't think I think Daniel and McRae are the biggest ones. I'm pretty sure there might be 1 or 2 more, but I think it's those 2. Like, Riley Sanders actually, we're not touching on him. He can't even get a game,
Yeah.
and he's getting, like,
And that
30.
is crazy that he's a beast.
Exactly. I heard on the radio, "Oh, he hasn't had the first season that he really wanted." I'm like, "He's been fucking sub or, just crap roles." And when he's in there, he's a
Mm,
beast. Like,
yeah.
so yeah, they're just got a great squad. So
And this is kind of like what we were talking about mid-year, that if they had this like loan-in players in the AFL, like imagine if Sanders was just getting loaned out to fucking North Melbourne right now. He would be starring and getting so much development.
oh,
You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, but hey, imagine if that would happen alone, sort of. Surely
Well,
that
you
can't work.
could,
I
because
know it
like
can work.
teams like a Richmond, who at one point was struggling to field a team. If you could
Mm.
loan out a couple of your like
Oh,
Ed Allens to Richmond, then they
yeah,
could it would come back as a star.
exactly, but what a waste of, time spent for a club to not be developing their prospects. It's never gonna be like that, I don't reckon. I think it'd be
Yeah,
cool if it would. I think they've already shut the trade period down anyway,
have they? They're
because
not doing the mid-season trade.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Maybe in the not in the next few years, but it's so hard, logistically to make a player move to WA or other way around to Vic or to SA because just Australia is so big. But I reckon it's bullshit. Like it could easily happen. It's just
Mm,
when the older players, I guess, they're. But it happens in probably soccer and NBA and all that. So,
yeah,
and if they want to get paid so much money, do it. And Richmond, for example, they would have gone, all right, let's try and buy Jack McRae, for example. Like
yeah.
that
Or
would be
Collingwood
elite.
would have got lobbed
Exactly.
because he was in the resis, and we would have
Yeah, we would have been buying
come
it.
win a flag.
Heaps of people
Yeah.
seeing because we had such like a wretched injury run.
Mm.
Um, yeah,
We
it's
didn't even
interesting.
we haven't even
Something to ponder.
Yeah, we haven't even spoke about, and we don't even talking this at the start, but how shit are Gold Coast away from home?
I was
Like
thinking
they
about
just
that.
they
What
got pumped.
one of my mates goes for Gold Coast, and I was just like, well, you can't. It was the week before, I think it was against they first GWS at GWS, didn't they?
Mhm.
No, they versed Brisbane,
No,
and I
Brisbane at
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah, and I thought, "Oh, yeah, they'll win that. They never lose," and then they got jumped by Brisbane, and then I was like, "Oh, well, you'll probably, beat West Coast away from home," and they still haven't, and I was after the game, I was like, "Has there been such a pox team to like, I assume North Melbourne and co probably have like a similar record, but
Mm,
for someone to be so strong at home and to
mhm.
just fucking cark it big time every time away from home, it's just disgusting. I would be disgusted as a coach because Hardwick's already said like he's going to make heaps of changes. I reckon Sexton's going to get the ass. That he'll
Yeah,
drop a shitload of players. Like, and they have got
yeah,
mediocre players still, and they're after Rioli and someone else. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah. Did you hear about the, oh, we won't talk about it. It's just a little bit off topic. But, they've got a solid list, like, listen to these top, like, 5 players,
Mac,
like,
my man, Mac,
Wits, Powell,
Mac,
Rao, Noah
Mac,
Anderson,
Mac,
Flanders, you got Mac
Mac.
Andrew in there,
Thank
Ben
you.
King, you've got who's
I don't
their
actually
full
rate.
forward who's gonna be a gun soon?
Oh yeah, Jed Walter.
Jed Walter.
So they're
Th
still young, but
Yeah, they're still young. They got Sam Cleese, they've got, like, all these incredible players that is well, their young list is
oh,
really good, and
turn it, turn it up. Do not
midway
call
list.
Sam Closey a up and comer. He just had a good few weeks.
Well, isn't he young?
Yeah, he is young, but I wouldn't put him in the basket. I mean, I'm looking at Real. He scored 122, so he must have bounced back. But I bet you Noah Anderson didn't perform.
No,
They
Anderson
have
had 17 kicks, 13 handballs, 5 marks, 1 goal, 10 contested possessions, 5 clangers.
yeah, he's a walking bit butcher, that bloke. He doesn't know how to fucking kick a footy.
Yeah.
But,
Matt Rowell,
yeah,
21 contested possessions. So,
it doesn't make sense. They are missing Tuke Miller, which is a massive miss probably,
mm,
but still, yeah.
yeah, I don't know about them, and it's
I
really
don't know
hard to get
about
a
the
gauge
King
on.
brothers. I don't know about the King brothers. I reckon they're severely overrated, like,
Do you
fucking
reckon that
massively overrated.
these fucking like the modern day full forward, like 80% of them just get like their career is made from free kicks?
Yes and no. Well, one contested marks. Like, the good contested
Like,
marks ones,
yeah, the good ones like Jesse Hogan, for
Waterman.
example, I would
Waterman's been
say,
good.
yeah, Waterman. I would say they're good full forwards, but I would say the King brothers, Kerno, and all that, they kind of
Yeah,
a lot of their goals come from the
yeah,
perceived pressure and free kicks.
true. Yeah. Like, what about Josh Tracy? Like, he's a contested mark ball.
Yeah.
Like,
You know who's a shit like a good contested mark, but a shit full forward?
who?
Dixon.
Yeah.
But didn't he have a big day out?
I have no idea. I can't believe that bloke's still playing, to be honest. His body
Uh,
must be rat shit. I
Charlie
love
Dixon kicked 3.
kick three.
That's a big day out for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. The North Ball, finally, that we know who the worst shit team, the best shit team is. It's
North?
Richmond.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, yeah. North is better than Richmond.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, how good does that is that? Like, it's so good to see these fucking Carlton, Essendon, and then straight below them.
Richmond.
So Carlton, Essendon, Geelong, straight below them, Richmond.
Mm.
Like these three, and then Richmond.
Richmond are going to
So
be
good to see him
cooked.
on the bottom.
Shy Bolton's apparently wanting out. Baker's wanting out. I don't know if Shy will move because he's got like 4 years left on his contract. But Rioli wants out. And these fans reckon they're just going to get a fuckload of picks for him, which they will. But surely it's not high value. Baker, you'd probably get. I don't know what the trade value is anymore, but
Well, Baker's
uh,
a star.
yeah, he's a top 10 pick maybe.
Yeah.
But Rioli,
Bolton's
yeah,
probably up there. Rioli,
yeah, I think
I
they'll keep
wouldn't
Bolton.
say.
I think they'll keep. They have to keep
Mm.
Bolton. Have to keep
They have
him.
to keep someone.
Yeah, Rioli, 2 top 20 picks maybe. You can't be telling me he's going to be a top 15 pick. It's not that good.
Is he just playing like shit because he's in Richmond? Like, is he just
No,
like,
I
fuck
don't think
this?
he's. I think he's been. I don't think he's been a bloody good player. Like, I think he's just
Hmm.
been above role player level.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a heap of them going
Anyway,
out. It's great to see they traded all their draft capital for Jacob Hopper and Tim Taranto. Well, what
yeah.
do you remember us?
That was,
I debated bringing in Hopper this year. I'm pretty sure, or just looking at
yeah.
him and just going, "Oh yeah, he had good 2 games. He's just been injury ridden." Like, and
Mate,
then
it's
so was Taranto actually.
their their like top end is just injury ridden. Lynch,
Yep,
Prestia,
yep.
Taranto,
Oh,
Hopper,
Prestia,
like all these players just don't play games. They just don't play.
yeah, Prestia, mate. Do you reckon he's like Kruger, but Prestia's on another level. He comes
You
back,
just need to give up.
mate. He
Honestly,
gets
like,
injured every game I watch him. It's
yeah.
fucked. Like, it's actually
Yeah.
crazy, and I feel bad for him because he's probably like when you watch him, he actually dominates. Like,
Oh,
but
he's a gun.
his body is just destroyed, man. Like, he just
Yeah.
it's his hammy and calves, but like
Yeah.
it must be, you try to train at the high level, and
Mm.
then he's like Adams. You get maybe through the training, and you think he's good to go, and as soon as it like he has to burst, over that sort of 100% barrier, and really try your best, hammy. calf. It's
Yeah.
always hammy and calf with him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
It's just like he's such a
very
great player, and it's
no
sad to see,
point.
but it's so great to see because I hate fucking Richmond, and I hope they
I'll
stay
be
on the bottom ladder for the
I'm
next
gonna
10
start
years.
I'm gonna start Lynch next year, but, um, mate, he's only played, like, 5 games the last 2 years, or maybe 8 games. He's
Yeah,
been
what
injured
he had
heaps.
the whole preseason to get his body right. They reckon he was going to come back for round one.
Yeah, he
Got
had
injured
so many
again.
setbacks, yeah,
Yeah, and then came back for one game or two games, and then got injured again.
yeah.
Like
He's
they traded their
250K
house for
right
him as
now.
well.
Yeah, but, he to be fair, they won flags with him, so
They won a flag. Yep,
I think it was 2, wasn't it, with him there? One,
maybe.
2, 3, 4. So he played 4 games last year, and then he's played 4 games again, so exactly 8,
Yeah,
and 2022 was a different story, like but
yeah,
even that he actually has missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games 2022, so he is injury prone, that bloke.
yeah. It's great to see the pies. We haven't even chatted about it. A little bit of pies chat.
Are we
Did you
back?
watch the game or are you working?
No, I wasn't working, I
Oh,
was,
you
playing, yeah.
playing basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was playing. So I tuned in. I think we had a function afterwards, so I was watching. I the 10 minutes that I watched was I think before halftime or whatever when I turned it on at the best moment ever where Coxie kicked that goal and he just lined up Nick Newman and
yeah,
like there was a
yeah, yeah.
scuffle
Got
and
into
all that.
him.
And then I
Yeah.
think I was moving somewhere else, so and then I went back to my room and then I looked at the footy scores again and then like 5 minutes to go I turned it back on and I was when I saw Mitch McGovern kicking that goal, I was happy. I was a happy boy. I was like,
Right.
"Is the better McGoverns in West Coast?"
Wait, look at this fucking thing I've got here. I'm gonna see if I can get it up. 1 second, bear with me. Um,
I caught the moment Carlton celebrated their win, but then realized they lost.
You got it.
Wait for it.
He's got it. He missed. He missed. Did he miss? Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
mate, that is the funniest fucking thing.
What
That
game were
was
they
so
watching, by the way? What the fuck
well,
game were they could they not see where the ball was? It went. I remember speaking
mate.
to
It
my
literally just went
uncle.
this way.
It went all the way over to the western suburbs, that ball. It was fucking clear as day that it was out of bounds. And
That
but if
is,
someone's in front of you cheering, you'd be like, "What the fuck happened?" Because it's a distraction. But
yeah.
those idiot Carlton fans, geez, that was just you'd be so embarrassed. I would have run out of there straight away. Like if that
Mate.
you're doing that,
Here's the thing as well. This thing that I sent to you today, earlier today.
Week to make sure they don't get into finals. This is our moment now, right? This is our revenge. This is our art. Let's do it. You're the mother of.
and I'm pretty sure that guy
Those
was like,
guys are
"Fuck Pendlebury, this is our
yeah,
game."
yeah, yeah. That didn't even say it, did it? It was
No,
like fuck Pendles, fuck it, this, fuck that. Let's play it again.
We're gonna smash the field. I'm fucking on. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking get out there and just wreck them, man. Fuck Pendlebury, man. Fuck his 400K. Let's just wreck them. These dogs, how much misery do they cause? Have they caused on us
The
over the
pain.
last 20 years? Do you know what I mean? This will be sweet to make sure they don't get into finals. This is our moment now. This is our revenge. This is our art. Let's do
God,
it.
get it off. What
Mate,
dribble.
get a grip. You know, it's
What
funny that you didn't watch it, but the scores don't reflect the game. We fucking pumped them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for some reason, we stop in just the last quarter, but we just pumped them the whole game.
Was it because of the
We should
going?
have. Maybe it was like Degoe was a massive part of the game. Was easily best on when he was on.
Mm.
But yeah, we like Colin would look back. Dad calls me and he goes, "We're back, we're back." And
Yeah.
he
what
says,
my
"This is
uncle said.
2023 Collingwood."
He goes, I haven't seen us play such a good level of football in a long time. Like that was the
Yeah,
game that we were back, which is great. You know, Pennell's
yeah,
400th. But nah, I'm fingers crossed we can make it. I think we can do Sydney on Friday, but it's hard to tell if we can. But Brisbane at the G, um, that's doable as
at the
well. And
Gabba.
then there's Melbourne. Is it at the Gabba? No,
Yeah, it's at the
sorry.
Gabba.
No. It's not at the Gabba. And don't.
It is at the Gabba.
I'm going to the game. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to the
Mate,
game. We've got
it's
tickets.
at the. Oh no, it's at the MCG. My
I've
bad.
got
I thought it was
fucking
at the
tickets,
Gabba.
dickhead. I've got tickets.
I
Why would I
swear to
lie?
God, it was at the Gabba. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Anyway,
Okay, that's a lot better.
yes, and then MCG again. So it's really tomorrow's the tough one, but I'm not going to be like these Carlton fans and act like we're going to fucking make finals. It's just fingers crossed. But we're smoky. But Degoe hurts. But maybe this is just all we needed. You know, it's just a little bit of a percentage booster.
Yeah. One second, I'll be back. Yeah, it was great to see. A little bit of me was like, "Oh, this is Pendle's 400th, so they're just going really hard." But you could see Pendle's was also like, "I'm not fucking losing this game." You should have seen him in that last quarter. Like he just went into
Prime
like
panels.
prime Pendles, yeah, prime Pendles, just directing everyone. You go there, you go there, you go there. He was just getting the ball, just doing it himself. What's his face? Ned Long was on. That's his name, yeah. Ned Long. Yeah, Ned Long was on
Yeah.
Cripps,
Yeah.
and Cripps was just destroying him. Pendles just pushes him away. Pendle starts tagging Cripps. Just took over the game in the last quarter. It was so good to watch.
I like Ned Long, but can he just stop stealing Crispy's fucking mid minutes and he's getting a measly fucking 37 and 40s. He's getting 40s in there. Like, come on,
No,
chill
like
out, mate.
I'd love to look up his stats and like how much game time he played and how much CBAs he got. Surely Collingwood can't keep running him through there.
I think it's his only spot. That from memory is an inside midfield. I don't mind him. I actually like him a lot. I've liked
So
him.
he had 60% tog.
Yeah, he's that player. He mustn't be fit, but I pretty sure he came off an injury when we picked him up. But I'm pretty sure Sullivan had that level tog when he was playing with us.
Yeah.
But should we get on to SuperCoach chat?
Yeah, let's jump in.
You can go first.
Or you start?
Yeah, you can go first. He's got the one trade left, boys. He's getting like us, community.
It hurts. The one trade does hurt. So this week I went 24.97, went down 36 spots, but not too fussed about this. This is all that matters down here. 3 out of 4 league wins. He's into the prelim. If I can just win, I just need to win 2 more games in 2 more leagues. I just need 2 more good weeks.
You know what will happen? Sorry.
Right.
You know what will happen? You'll have a creamer of the week this week. I'm already predicting it. And then the next week you'll be unhappy because it's nothing like this week.
Yeah. It's exactly what I'm scared of.
It's good to kick your feet back. That's great to kick your feet back.
Yeah, so this week's is just like a little relaxing week. And I'm glad I went for Mateus and it kind of just pulled me through rather than trading out Fish. Because now if Fish comes back, like I've got a little loop here for Kerno. So yeah, my one trade of the week was just Mateus Philippou in for Freya.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that. I like
and
that
I
a lot.
liked it. He had limited minutes in the first quarter, but rest of the game played
He's
out the whole
good.
game, and it was
I
great.
think I'll
Yep.
start him next year, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the pick. I really like the pick. This could have easily been a ton. So
Mm.
if they just get fucking
Yeah, they
creamed
got
by
reamed.
Brisbane,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like I said, I accidentally pressed optimize. I must have done it while I was working, and it just straight seed Bont. So fucking oath, I'll take the 182 straight seed like a fucking G. And then the 105, just a classic in the back line. Happy that Dale had a little bit of a bounce back. Thank fuck. And I
I
heard
like
someone,
Dale. I like Dale.
yeah, I do too. I heard someone calling Luke Ryan's praises as well, saying he was back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
I saw that on Twitter.
yeah,
He's
like
not
the
back.
old Luke
He's a
Ryan's
shit
back.
truck. He's a shit truck. Don't get me started on him. I
Okay,
like
don't
him.
worry about it.
Fuck him. Just looking at him
Fuck Luke Ryan.
score. He is he the 1-2s that he was doing that did make me happy. But yeah,
Did put a smile on my face. Anyway, the midfield went fucking phenomenal. Besides the devil himself.
Day.
We have two devils this week. One, Will Day. Not your fault. You had Bedford hanging off you the whole game. But we expect a little bit better than 5 points at quarter time. I don't even think he
That
was
would
on
have.
5. I think he was on like
I've had
3
that
or
happen
something at quarter
to me
time.
multiple times. It does hurt, doesn't it?
Ah,
Especially in
I
the
just needed
midfield line.
this.
In the midfield
I
line.
know. All I needed to do was get over. I just needed to get to 2,500. I just needed you to do a little bit more. Look, I just needed a little bit more.
Mm.
And you just didn't fucking give it to me. I just had Humphreys sitting on the bench.
Imagine,
Anyway,
surely.
Imagine of the week's going to go to, I'll just say it early. It's going to Kerno. Like, this
Is
guy.
he injured? I've heard he's injured.
He went off. He went off and with an ankle injury, went into the rooms, got a jab, and came back out.
No. They need him
Didn't
to
look
play
promising.
because they're at
Yeah,
risk of dropping
basically,
out.
it was basically that. It was like, hey, no, mate, you're not coming off. They just put him, went straight into the rooms, straight back out. Like, there nothing else could have been done other than just like, fucking, Lord, can't feel your ankles anymore. But he's just the biggest fraud of a fucking. And I would keep saying this. I don't think he's a good forward. Like, I don't think he's good. I think he just has so much perceived pressure around him.
He'll be licking his lips these next 3 games. Although I haven't got the Coleman medal up.
I think Hogan's leading the Coleman. I think that Mackay will take over. I think that they will. I think Mackay will be the main man now, and it would just be Kerno doing whatever the fuck this guy does. I fucking hate him. Like,
Holy
I
shit!
hate.
Jesse
I just
Hogan's
hate.
winning the Coleman.
That's what I told you.
Sorry,
Fucking don't believe me.
Holy crap! And Ben King's third. Still don't rate him.
Yeah,
but
still don't rate it. Is the same player as Kerno Ben King? Just shit.
Yeah, but anyway, so he's lost. Everyone bought Kerno and Mackay because they thought it was a piss easy run. That hasn't happened. They've dropped 60s. They've dropped 80s. They've done nothing. I'm not picking a key forward again. Seriously, I said this earlier in the year and I got trapped picking him. Like, it's ridiculous.
We could have just picked Simpkin, couldn't we? We could have just picked him.
Yep.
Or Caldwell at the time.
Yep.
Simpkin. I think he went 100, tonned up. 76, my bad.
Yeah, he's still
better.
Just Caldwell's the biggest miss. And
yeah,
I know
that hurts not having Caldwell.
Yeah,
that really does hurt.
Anyway, I'm taking over.
Anyway, all those GWS boys are fucking popping off. Like, Tom Green's come back this week. Mm-hmm. He's had a little bit of a patch, hasn't he? Yeah, 117, 102, 119.
All of them since that round 18 game.
I'll let you talk about your little boy, Lucky boy. But Stallion of the week's got to go to the BONTI LEPPI, surely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trades this week? No trades.
Mm.
No trades this week. Just sitting on my hands, and then
Who
I
could
think
you
I'll
get
use
for
my
Fisher?
I think I'll use my last trade next week
Mm.
and try and just try and get someone in form, like an informed player or something in the back line, probably.
Who's affordable nowadays?
I really got no one to get.
Yeah. I reckon it's just a grand final play, maybe. Oh, no, you could do.
I could put in a Chad Warner as just like
Dude, he's
it
been
could go
stinking.
nuts.
Don't do that.
No, I know, but
He's
that's what
been
I'm saying. Like
horrid.
he's due. He's
No,
due.
no, he's not. He's not. He's not.
There
Front.
are some plays I can do though. Let's see. Let's put you back here. What about in the forward line?
Can you get Rankin? No.
Nah. Wow, Isaac Heaney is a 500k. That is hectic. I could get Dylan Moore this week.
Yeah.
What's his break even?
106. He'll stay at that price. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
nice.
if say
Well,
Fisher is sub, will you trade? Just so you can capitalize on the cash he's got on his head because he's got a high break even from memory.
yeah, you'd probably have to
106.
trade, don't you?
Mm. So maybe it's something you
If he's
assess.
sub.
Yeah.
Though I'm gonna be indisposable this weekend. I'm gonna be
I told you to get Hogan. I mean, we're
wedding
just
in
talking.
Bali.
Oh no, not against Brisbane. Take it back.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll do any trades this week. Like I might trade out Fisher, but it's still not like I'm gonna trade him out. Like he could just stay there. But yeah, that's it. Do you want to jump onto your team?
Sure.
I could swap out Kerno.
Kerno. For who? Tom Powell.
No one. Literally no one. All right. Let me get onto your team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Though. I'm pretty happy in the leagues. I've just got. I mean, to the prelims and both cashiers. So, and I could meet you in one of them. Have you seen that?
Yeah, mate. My team's
If
fucked.
you win this week, it will be me and you in the prelim.
I just don't know which one is it. Surely it's not my league. We'll have a
Not
look
your
in a
league.
minute. Thank God. Now, yeah, I scored 2,556. I think it was a reasonable week, even though some of my players performed shithousely. Like you said earlier in the pod, like Bont really saved this week. You know, having him, but it just really inflated our scores. Yeah, so I had Bont captain, and no, I had Bont vice. But anyway, Lockie Whitfield 152. This is just for my captaincies next week. But 152, this man is just going ballistic. And this is what his scoring should have been when he was getting these high touches. And now he's just doing it. It's fucked. He's getting like 35 touches a game, man. Like,
yeah,
I
35
didn't even.
plus.
Yeah.
Like his last couple of games, he had 37 last week, and now this week just gone. The week before that, he had 35.
Yeah.
The week
He's
before
taking the
that,
piss.
he's
And look-
had fucking 40.
What's alarming now, like, so I picked him up. Look at the high mark count around here, like the 977, and he was flying every time because I think I picked him in round 2. for my first ever upgrade, which is just nuts. Like this, I love this bloke ever since I seen him, and I'm just
You didn't get
like,
him in round 2. Nah, that's not right.
which one is that? Not round 2. Is
Go
it
to
the Gold Coast
go to
game?
your history so we can see.
Oh, I'm very worried about going history purely just because of my bad trading. It would have been
How
early,
do you see
man.
it?
Here we go. So maybe it's
I
round
reckon
4.
I'm gonna say
So it
round
was the
4.
next
Yeah,
round.
there you go.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, sorry, everyone. I lied.
Look
But
who
yeah,
wait, I wanna see who it was for. Who was it what was the
it was for
trades here?
wines. It was for wines. Wines, basically for wines, and then I downgraded and got Dempsey, and
Have a look at the trades before it. Grundy out, Marshall in, baby. That's the start of the end.
yeah, and then McKercher, and then D'Ambrosio, and then McRae came in at round 7. I'm not even going to bother
Oh.
look. I will look at this next week. I don't, seriously, I can't put myself through this pain. I don't even think I
Wait,
ever want to.
viewers, listen to this. I quote: "You'll get him this week. You're gonna get him next week, mate. McRae's the only option. You're gonna get him next week."
Easy top 6. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying about
yeah.
him. Anyway,
I'm like, I don't want this guy.
but I think I'm going to VC Whitfield. I looked at Gorn. I'm looking at Gorn and maybe LDU, but he's on a tear at the moment.
Are you point
I'd be in.
chasing though?
Not really. Like the bloke's fucking. The bloke's second highest averaging 3-round average, and 5-round his top as well. So the last 5 weeks have been fucking enormous, and he's my pod. Essentially,
Is he a
not
pod?
many people have Whitfield in the leagues. I'm in. He's only in. Oh, he's in 19%, but no one really goes near him in our leagues. He's
Mm.
been unique mostly every time. We'll see how it goes. Just when I spoke about Whitfield, his marks dropped down during the year, and now he's marking it again. So they've obviously wanted to use him more. So he's my VC. I think I'll have a look into it again, but I really like him. Dacos, Martin. Now, if Chris was going to go well, I was going to bench Luke Ryan. So luckily, I didn't do that. So he is a bit back. Houston, I looked at the score at halftime. He was on 30 something. I'd shit you not. He was on 30 or 40. Like, I was devastated. I'm looking at Nick Newman going, what was I doing? And then I looked at the end score and I'm like, oh, he turned up. What the hell? And I was like, oh, thank God. Seriously, I need this
Well,
luck, man.
I think everyone turned up in their team.
Yeah,
They fucking won by over 100 points.
100 points.
112.
Yeah, yeah. Mids, like, I think Whitfield is my stallion, even though Bont got 182. Just so it because I love Wit so much. But LDU, like, isn't this guy just a menace? Like, if he's 580k, hopefully he's around 600, and I'm just gonna pick him next year. I don't care.
Ah, please. I'm starting him next year.
Yeah, yeah. How much of a
Like
beast
the
is he?
definite starts next year. You have to. I reckon it'll be these top 3. This
Yeah.
depending on like the first buys, it would just be like these 4: Bont, Butters, LDU, and Neil. You'll have to
What about
start some of them.
what about Sheasel? Sheasel has to be in there,
Yeah, but they reckon he's going to have forward status next year
right?
because he's
Right.
playing mid forward, so he'll have
Yeah.
forward status.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely one of those ones that you pick up straight away. Zachy Merritt, 116. He's just one of those players that's just solid. I mean,
I hate him.
yeah,
How'd
I
they
don't,
win that game? They were getting pumped.
I, I don't, I didn't watch it, but I remember they won by 1 point, didn't they?
Yeah, 1 point, last play, Zach Merritt, Draper tapped. It was a set play, tapped to
Yeah,
Zach Merritt, Merritt straight out.
and Durham
Yeah.
didn't pass it back. I saw that
No,
play. Durham didn't pass it back. Like, come on, give it to
no,
your best kick in the team.
yeah.
Steele
But
99. Sorry,
You
you
take
go
that.
on. You go on.
I was just gonna say that they did not deserve to win that game, and somehow they just fucking stole it from Freo.
Yep. Are Freo pretenders?
I don't think so. I think they just dropped the ball a little bit in the last quarter.
Mm. Still, you take it. 99. This guy's actually been solid all season for me.
You take it. You know, you started him. That's a good start. Like, you're still in your team.
Keep going, Steele. Keep going. What I am actually afraid about is if he gets iced. But they won't. They won't drop
Maybe
him.
in the
Is he
last game he might.
It'd be so funny if he did.
Grand final.
I wouldn't give a fuck, to be honest. I just already know this season how it's panning
Go
out.
Jackie Crisp.
99. Yeah, well, I'll have to hit optimize, I reckon, to try and get Crisp over here.
I don't think you can.
Hopefully the optimizer works its magic and puts Crispy here.
I don't
and
think it's possible.
Gray. It happens all the time
Oh
with this
yeah,
shitty
you'd have to.
optimized thing.
It could. It could.
I've seen it happen last year when I went zero trades.
Press it now. See if it does it.
Nah, I'm not doing it. It is scary,
Can't
man.
get it back.
And I can't get it back, and I'm scared of I'm not quick enough to press cancel because it gives you like a little dash or dash of hope to hit cancel if you don't like it. But I don't think I'm quick enough, so I'm not fucking with that until I really have to.
It does it?
Does it say cancel straight away?
I don't know.
Or
Have a
for the
go.
whole time? I'm not giving it a go. Leave me alone. My team's fine as it is now. English turned
Oh
up.
mate, your fourth line is dog shit.
It is awful, isn't it? How did I score more than you, man? Seriously.
It must
It's
have
not-
just been the Will Day and Charlie Curnow.
I reckon Man is solid. He's solid forward line. But Jackson, I just, standard top forward line anyway, Flanders, Zorko, Heaney. But the Jackson, I was never keen on Jackson. I've never been keen on him. And this has just been a disaster. Like, I could have just got Draper and someone good like Caldwell, I'm pretty sure. Or
Because what did
instead
Draper
of
go?
99.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been, but I needed the cover. And I just didn't pick Draper because I just was too scared of Goldstein coming back. And like Jackson gave me a ton the first week I got him. So, but this one, it's actually, he did get a 99 beforehand. So maybe I'm being a little bit too hard on him.
He was up against Essendon, who are notoriously hard matchups for rucks. Or was he not
He got a
playing ruck?
96, but the last 2 weeks it's 73 and 48. And I think he looks injured.
Jesus.
Yeah, fucking disaster. I hate him. This is why I didn't start him. Like, these people got so fucking lucky with this pick because Darcy was out and he was just smacking him. Absolutely smacking him. And I knew as soon as Darcy's back, and then what I think really baited me into it, Darcy was out for that 1 week. And you're kind of hoping it was 2, and it just wasn't 2. Fix it up, Freo. Trade Darcy and just let Jackson run wild just for the SuperCoach people.
You'd start him if Darcy had retired.
Yeah, retired or traded. He's only like 26 or something.
Is he? Looks old as.
Pretty sure he's 26 or 28. It's not that old. Cozzy Pickett, good job, mate. You're on about 40 at quarter time. Just disappointed. How can you just have such a significant role change? You're a dog.
I don't even think he had the role in the first place. It was just speculation on our behalf.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to loop him in, and he's just such a terrible loop. So if I win with this forward line, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to everyone. Can I give it to everyone if I actually do anything?
You're still getting good scores, though.
Look at the 3. Mana, Pickett, 4. Mana, Pickett, Mackay, Jackson. It's like Richmond. You know how we're talking about Richmond? This is Richmond, the forward line, just
It
duds.
is. You know what though? You're like dodging bullets because you're just getting you got all these like pods kind of. Not pods, but
Mm,
it's like you're not just getting stung with those really like those 30s and
yeah,
the 50s and the 20s and stuff. You're just getting like 80s and 70s and
yeah. We may as well move on to and then I'll let you present your screen afterwards. So this is my
show us
why
it.
is it not my matchups for next week? Hopefully people find it interesting. Come on, mate. I'm versing Finn's Flyers this week.
Oh, you'll cream him. I versed him last week.
But what was he doing here? He would have beat you last week if he got his captaincies right.
Well, he VC'd Ed Richards and Seed Flanders. What a
I,
fucking silly cunt.
I don't know what Finn's a um, overseas playing for tennis at the moment, so maybe he's just had a massive blunder, or maybe he's just a dumb cunt. I don't know what he is, but he's brought in
Maybe
Briggsy. I told you Briggsy
maybe
was
he
shit.
didn't realize that they were playing on the same day. Two
Yeah,
Friday night games.
yeah. And Ed Richards, by the way, I looked at his because I'm like 64. Hopefully he's injured, and he wasn't injured. He had 20 touches and 1 goal 3, so that could have been a massive score.
How do you get 64?
Yeah, just must have
I
had
don't
a clanger,
understand.
clanger central. But this is his team. I'm just looking at Richards because that's actually fascinating. What he
I'm looking at
had
it now. Ed Richards had 5 clangers, 70%, had 50% tog. That's
and
strange.
50% DE.
No, sorry,
Jeez, a lot
disposal
of
efficiency,
oh yeah,
80% tog. I got him the wrong way.
1 goal 3, 7
So
score involvement too.
he just didn't hit a single hit a target.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he has a strong team other than oh no, it's appearing on your screen, which is good. So Jackson, he's got Jackson at least, which is a positive. It's really up to Danaher, Myers versus my Manor and who was the other one? Manor and
Gorn versus Briggs.
yeah, Pickett and
English versus Grundy.
yeah. So it's actually this might actually be an all right week.
Yeah. You got Neil versus he's got LDU and Neil. Oh,
Yeah, he's got a. Who's my top mid? So who am I missing out of that then? Jesus Christ! What the fuck? I have. Oh, he hasn't got Golden,
no.
and he hasn't got Steele. Oh God, this is disaster.
He's got a
Come
better
on.
team than you. He's got a much better team than you, besides Gron Myers. But you have got Cozzy Pickett.
So
It's
you've
good.
just.
It's
It's
interesting.
doable. It's doable.
It is. I actually should have got fucking pumped this week by him.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know why he dragged and said you shit it in. Like he's
Well, I won by 100 points.
yeah, purely just off a captaincy score.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the other bloke I'm versing. I think I'm gonna get reamed here. He's got Kerno, he's got Jones. All the others are pretty solid. Dawson maybe. Dawson's been questionable this year. And then it's English v Grundy. And he's got Neil. I think I'll lose this one. Please, Ed Richards, have another stinker cunt. Please.
Steele versus Dawson.
That's the same. They're the same
Walsh
player.
versus Goulden.
Golden. Oh, that's so hard. I think Walsh probably scores more. Probably scores the
What's
same.
the
He's got
what
more.
does it, yeah, what does it say? The projected.
Same.
Same.
No, actually, 100 less, 200 less, but he's got the captain on Dawson and he's not playing
Houston's on the
Houston's.
bench.
So I think it's the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've got a shot. I reckon. All right. So if I win this one, I think I'm versing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's fucking disaster central.
and you probably win me. You probably beat me in that. Just cause you'll probably beat me. Go to the grand final against fucking Hippo or something. How the
And
fuck
Hippo
did
will
Hippo
win it.
get there? Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Look at it.
fucking classic.
Nah, Hippo's cleaned up his team somehow. No, he's got Mana still at. Oh, he's got two subs, but I think everyone has Kerno and Mana around there. He's got Dunks. He's still riding steel. I thought he was going to trade him out. And then the back six is standard back six. Just missing Caldwell. That's the killer, I think. A lot of people have Caldwell and I don't have Caldwell. And I was the biggest voucher for Caldwell, and you know that. Like I was looking at him very early days. I think it was the Dreamtime game. And I didn't do it. Another thing that I didn't do. So how
Yeah,
about you
big
present your
talk, huh?
screen?
Nah, I think well, it's not really much for me to show, but
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah.
I'm not playing this week.
I
I'm
forgot.
relaxing. We can go over captains though. We've got
Yeah.
Collingwood versus Sydney Friday night. I won't be able to watch this, so that's unfortunate.
Neither. I think I'll be playing.
Yeah, I'll be working.
Um, I mean, Dacos or Goulden if you're feeling it, or even Grundy for that matter. But no one's touching them. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
Dacos is
touch
going
it.
to get tagged, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck, this is going to be a tough game.
it is. I'm scared because
Yeah,
it just can be like one of those. It's as soon as you lose, it's over. Our season's done. It's
it
so.
is. We drop one game, our season's done.
It'd be so fun this
Um,
weekend, though.
it'd be fucking hilarious if we drum them at the SCG. Brisbane versus GWS.
Wit.
I would go. Yeah, you could go Whitfield, go Neil, go Zorko. Probably won't touch it. Probably going to go Sheasel against
Yep.
West Coast.
Yep. And
Or
remember,
LDU against West Coast.
LDU got tagged last game. That's when we brought him in against West Coast.
Who do you reckon they'll tag, LDU or Sheasel?
Jeez, I hope.
I'm going to VC
I think they
Sheasel.
tagged LDU last game and it worked, but it didn't really work. Remember? He just went forward and he killed them. He got them the win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't mind that at all. If you had Cherry, just go Cherry.
Yeah.
He's an easy
fuck
VC.
that guy, honestly. Fuck Sherry.
Why didn't we start him? Do you remember when we talked about starting him? I talked about starting him early in the year in one of my drafts, and then we're like, nah, we're just going to play it safe and get Grundy and Gorn. But
Yeah,
Cherry,
because Grawn and Grundy
imagine
are meant to go like 150s each, just smacking them back and forth.
and he's just been the most improved player in the comp. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck,
there's not
it's
much we
annoying.
can do about it, but just admire him.
Yeah. Freo versus Geelong. Who is the best C option this week? I think that's what we're doing. We're finding out.
I think Gorn versus Jordan Sweet. I can't remember who's in nowadays, but their ruck combinations league points anyway. I think Gorn is a serious shout for a VC. The Essendon boys in Gold Coast, I don't think that's a thing. Freo maybe Sarong, but he's been lackluster. But Butters is a definite good shout. Look at Bont.
I think I like Butters.
Yeah. I
Butters
like that.
would go fucking ballistic.
Yeah. Because the fullback C, I think, and I'll speak on your behalf, is Bont.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like, which one do I go for?
Don't tell me that I'm going to cook my wit VC.
Maybe VC Butters into Bontempelli, Leppi.
Yeah. What is everyone else doing? That's a good indicator.
Nah, I'm going to VC Sheasel into C Butters. I'm doing it just because this week doesn't matter for me. Players. All coaches. Oh, top 1%. VC. Top VC is Marcus Bontempelli and Sheasel.
How the fuck does that work out? He's
And
playing
Sherry.
last. People must.
Maybe it's just on them from last week.
Mm.
So basically, I reckon it'll be Sheasel. Push comes to shove, and then most seed is Bont. Only a couple going for Butters.
Wit. 4% of captains are on Wit. They must be hitting optimized because he's like got 140 something projected.
Yeah. Neil's up there. I think I'm just going to go Sheasel into Butters.
Yep. Don't mind that.
Yeah, but I'll be going Sherry if anyone had Sherry, definitely. He's
Who
going
do
to
you think?
cream
Who do you
them.
think probably scores more, Bont or Butters?
Probably the same. I'm just going to go Butters just because I reckon it'll be funner. But I don't know. What did Bont score last time at Adelaide Oval?
Is it at
Or is it-
Mars? No,
Yeah,
at
Adelaide
Adelaide
Oval.
Oval. He loves Adelaide Oval. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 141 there.
Yeah.
106.
And a 106.
Go previous year. I'm pretty sure he dominated last year as well. I remember he had a massive game in the rain.
145.
Yeah. 125. Oh, no, that's at Marvel.
He's only played there 3 times in the last 2 years.
Death Ride him?
He's tonned up in all of them. Oh, I could go to BONTI LEPPI. I just kind of want to go Butters, you know?
Look at 100. Where are they playing? MCG.
MCG.
He likes the MCG, though.
Last time he played at the MCG, 127,
Yeah.
175.
Dude. Maybe I'll just pod VC see it. That's stupid, I know. I know it's going to be an easy way to break my heart, but
109. And a 67 against the Pies, but he was injured.
yeah. All right. Well,
Everyone's bringing in Rankin this week, huh?
jealous. So jealous.
I don't think there's a way I can get him in.
No.
Oh, well.
Anyway. Should we
Oh,
call
well,
it?
ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
I may be crying on the pod next week, but at least I got the 2 wins. It was going to be embarrassing if I lost 2 straight sets, you know.
Yeah.
So
You know, you're
that's
respectable
it.
now.
I'm respectable with a fraud team. See you, lads. Go Whitfield.